I do not consider this the United States, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. This is our land. We did not cross no borders. This was promised to us.
Right.
This is our land. So by reparations, we need our land back. You can go now. You know. So if anybody's going to speak up about that, though, that would be a big part of our reparations, not just money, give us money. And then what are you going to do? Spend it. And then what are you going to have left? That was part of their agreement when they made all these agreements with indigenous tribes, as well as the North American Indians, which aren't separate from us. They're the same. They said they offered them, money, minuscule amounts of money for their land. And they were conned into doing these things, bro. And they turned us against each other. They made us worship all their shit. They cut us. Like I said, they used to cut off our piochlis, our warrior braids. They put us into their indoctrinational system of teaching us these things that we're going to consume our spirit and consume our lives, bro. Such as our dietary law that they told us milk is good for your body and all this. And you got to learn this, and you have to learn our language. You got to learn Spanish. You got to worship these idols. You have to do this. And they robbed us of our prayer. They robbed us of our dance. They robbed us of our history. They robbed us of our complexion, of everything, bro. You know, so reparations should come with speaking about getting our land back.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that was another tattooed buffoon, idiot, high school dropout. He goes on to say they took our land. First of all, Mexico has never been America, and even when it was, there's some education for you motherfuckers. After they won their independence with Spain, they went on to sell parts of their territories to America. And I'll run down the line. Everybody who knows history knows that they won their independence from Spain in 16 or 1818, one of the two, right? But it says right here, and this is just an overview, you can go do your Googles your damn self. It says Mexico sold New Mexico and Texas to the United States in 1848 as part of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, which ended the Mexican-American War, right? So even after they won their independence of Spain, they went to war with us, and it was a treaty. And it says right here, the date was February 2nd, 1848. In Hidalgo, Mexico, the terms Mexico gave up 55% of its territories, including New Mexico, California, Nevada, Utah, and most of Arizona and Colorado, and parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Wyoming. In exchange, the U.S. paid Mexico $15 million and took on up to $3.25 million in debt owed to United States citizens. As a result, the U.S. doubled in size and gained more than 500,000 square miles of Mexico territory. So, yeah, once again, it's a situation where you lost. But even as part of the treaty, and it wasn't necessarily that they lost, but I guess they came to a compromise. Look, we got to knock this war shit off. What y'all want? Mexico took $15 million, which in today's time would have been upwards of $250 million. You snooze, you lose. You sold it back. That's like selling your VCR or your DVD player and going smoke up a rock. You don't get it back just because you done with the rock or you feel like you got played. This jackass is talking about they took the land. Well, not necessarily, sir. They bought it from you, and your ancestors sold it like crackheads. So no harm, no foul. That's how I see it. As it pertains to reparations, well, you don't get reparations. Your people sold your land. That was part of the compromise. Look, both sides wanted to call the damn war off. They signed a treaty. Like, America was like, yo, what do you want? And Mexico was like, I don't know, give us 15 million of them things and we'll knock this shit off. And they sold all those territories I named. And you guys have been confined to Central America. And in the words of every other American, let bygones be bygones. You don't get reparations because there is nothing to repair. You smoked your rock, sir. You got your rock. We got our DVD player. It was a fair exchange. Oh, by the way, this is actually the prelude to the Thanksgiving episode. So hope y'all like it. For the guy that's out there, I've seen him in numerous videos talking about this black and brown shit. And while I got no problem with brown people, but sir, shut the hell up. In any event, I'm out.